Precious child, come closer. Step away from the noise, the chaos, the demands that pull at your soul like hungry wolves. Something I have been longing to show you, something that will change how you navigate every storm, every season of overwhelming pressure, every moment when the world feels too heavy for your heart to bear. You've been searching for a place that doesn't exist on any map. You have been seeking refuge in locations that crumble under pressure. You have been building fortresses out of human relationships, career success, financial security, and just activities. But today, I want to reveal the most secure, most peaceful, most powerful sanctuary in all existence. It's not a building you drive to. It's not a room you retreat to. It's not even a physical location you can GPS your way to find. Listen carefully to this eternal truth. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The secret place is not a where, it's a who. The sanctuary is not a structure, it's my very presence. The fortress is not made of stone and mortar. It's constructed from my love, reinforced with my faithfulness, and sealed with my covenant promises. I am your secret place. Not I have a secret place for you, not I will provide a secret place someday. I am, present tense, right now, this very moment. Your secret place, your hiding spot, your shelter, your refuge, your safe harbor in every storm of life. For the next hour, I want to walk you through the rooms of this invincible sanctuary. I want to show you the security features of this divine fortress. I want to teach you how to access this place of perfect peace that exists not in geography, but in relationship, not in location, but in my eternal presence that never leaves you. You are about to discover that you carry paradise with you wherever you go, because paradise himself lives within you. You are about to learn that home is not where you live, but lives in you. Ready to enter the secret place? Are you prepared to discover that everything you've been searching for outside yourself has been dwelling inside you all along? Take a deep breath, quiet your racing thoughts, still your anxious heart. We are crossing the threshold now from the outer courts of ordinary living into the holy of holies where heaven meets earth, the sanctuary of divine presence. Welcome to your secret place. Welcome home. My beloved, I need you to understand something that will revolutionize how you face every threatening situation for the rest of your life. When the psalmist wrote about dwelling in the secret place, he wasn't describing a part-time visit or an emergency retreat. He was revealing a permanent residence, continuous abiding, an unshakable address in the realm of the Spirit. You don't just visit me for safety, you dwell in my safety. You don't just run to me when danger approaches, you live in my protection. You don't just hide behind me during storms, you abide under my covering through every season of life. Hear my promise echoing through eternity. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. Not because you're in a special building, not because you perform religious rituals, but because you dwell in me, and I am your dwelling place. When you make me your permanent address, when you establish residency in my presence, when you move all your spiritual belongings into the house of my love, then every threat that approaches you must first deal with me. Every arrow of accusation must pass through my righteousness before it reaches you. Every weapon of fear must penetrate my peace before it touches your mind. Every storm of chaos must overcome my calm before it disturbs your spirit. Think about this. When you live in a house, you don't worry about whether the roof will protect you from rain. You don't anxiously wonder if the walls will keep out the cold. Simply rest in the security that comes from being inside solid shelter. That's how I want you to live, not constantly worrying about whether my protection will hold, anxiously checking to see if my peace is still available, not frantically wondering if my love will be sufficient for tomorrow's challenges. When you dwell in me, protection becomes as automatic as breathing. Safety becomes as natural as your heartbeat. Security becomes as constant as my presence, which never fluctuates, never wavers, never takes a day off. Right now, as you hear my voice, I am surrounding you with layers of spiritual protection that are invisible to human eyes, but absolutely real in the realm of the Spirit. I am posting angelic guards at every entrance to your heart. I am establishing fortified walls around your mind. I zone of divine love around your emotions. I speak over you the same protection I spoke over Israel. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. You're coming and going. You're waking and sleeping. You're working and resting. You're celebrating and grieving. Through every transition, every change, every unexpected turn in the road of life, can you feel it settling over you like a warm blanket on a cold night? That sense of absolute safety, that knowing that no matter what storms rage around you, you are secure in the eye of my presence where perfect peace reigns eternal. This is not temporary emotional comfort that fades when circumstances change. This is permanent spiritual positioning that remains constant regardless of what chaos erupts in the external world. You are safe in me. You are secure in my love. You are protected by my power. You are covered by my faithfulness. You are hidden in my heart. Nothing can touch you without first touching me. I am untouchable, unmovable, unshakable, absolutely committed to your well-being, the love that will never let you go. From this moment forward, safety is not something you hope for. It's something you rest in. Protection is not something you pray for. It's something you live in. Security is not something you seek. It's something you possess because you possess me and I possess you with everlasting love. Welcome to absolute safety. Welcome to perfect security. Welcome to the fortress of my presence where fear has no access and anxiety has no permission to enter. My weary child, come and rest. Come and discover what true rest actually means. Not the kind of rest you find in sleep, though that has its place. Not the kind of rest you find in vacation, though refreshment is good. I want to introduce you to the kind of rest that restores your soul even in the middle of your busiest day. The kind of peace that floods your spirit even when circumstances are swirling in chaos around you. You have been carrying weights that were never meant for your shoulders. You have been solving problems that were assigned to my wisdom, not your will. You have been managing outcomes that belong to my sovereignty, not your control. Listen to my gentle invitation. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For your souls, not just rest for your body, which sleep can provide, not just rest for your mind, which vacation can offer, rest for your soul, a neat place where anxieties nest, where worries breed, where fears multiply in the dark corners of your inner being. When you dwell in me as your secret place, you discover a rest that doesn't depend on having everything figured out. You find peace that doesn't require perfect circumstances. You experience a calm that doesn't need all your problems solved before it can settle over your spirit. This rest comes from knowing that you are not the general manager of the universe. This peace flows from understanding that you are not responsible for controlling everyone and everything around you. This calm emerges from the revelation that your job is to trust, and my job is to handle everything that trust releases into my capable hands. Right now, I want you to practice the discipline of divine rest. Take every burden you've been carrying and place it at my feet. Lift every worry you've been nurturing and hand it over to my care. Release every anxiety you've been feeding and trust it to my perfect management. That situation at work that keeps you awake at night, it's my problem now. Relationship tension that churns in your stomach, I'm handling it. That financial pressure that makes your chest tight, I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, and I'm your provider. That health concern that haunts your thoughts, I'm the same God who formed your body in your mother's womb, and I'm fully capable of maintaining what I created. That family member who breaks your heart with their choices, I love them even more than you do, and I'm pursuing them with relentless grace. Here's what makes this rest so supernatural. It's not passive waiting, it's active trusting. It's not lazy inactivity, it's peaceful productivity. You continue to work, to pray, to love, to serve, but you do it all from a place of internal rest rather than frantic striving. When you operate from the secret place of rest, your work becomes worship. Your service flows from peace rather than pressure. Your love comes from overflow rather than empty effort. Your prayers arise from confidence desperation. I promise through my prophet, in quietness and trust is your strength, not in louder not in more intense effort. In quietness, the stillness of a heart that knows I am God. In trust, confidence of a soul that believes I am good and I am able. This quietness doesn't mean you stop speaking, it means you stop striving. This trust doesn't mean you stop acting, it means you stop worrying about the results of your actions. Right now, I am downloading supernatural rest into your nervous system. I am installing divine peace into your thought patterns. I am uploading heavenly calm to your emotional operating system. Can you feel the tension leaving your shoulders? Can you sense the knots unwinding in your stomach? Can you notice your breathing becoming deeper, slower, more deeply? This is the rest that comes from dwelling in the secret place. This is the peace that passes understanding. This is the calm that remains steady even when storms rage on the outside. From now on, rest is not something you do, it's somewhere you live. Peace is not something you achieve, it's someone you abide in. Calm is not something you manufacture, it's the natural atmosphere of my presence that you have chosen to make your home. I speak this blessing over your restless soul. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. Strength for every challenge, peace for every storm, both flowing freely from the inexhaustible fountain of my presence that never runs dry, never needs refilling, never fails to provide exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. Rest now, my child, not because everything is perfect, but because I am perfect, and I am your secret place where perfect rest is always available. My precious one, there is something miraculous that happens when you learn to abide in the secret place. You don't just find safety and rest, you discover supernatural renewal. You tap into a source of strength that doesn't diminish with use, a wellspring of energy that doesn't empty with demands, a fountain of vitality that flows stronger under pressure rather than wavering. You have been running on empty for too long. You've been giving from reserves that were never meant to sustain long-term output. You have been trying to pour from vessels that haven't been properly refilled, wondering why you feel depleted, exhausted, spiritually dry. But when you dwell in me, when you make your home in my presence, when you learn to draw continuously from the infinite resources of my nature, then giving doesn't drain you, it refreshes you. Serving doesn't deplete you, it energizes you. Loving doesn't empty you, it fills you up. Hear this promise that will revolutionize your energy levels. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Not occasionally, not sometimes, not when circumstances are perfect, but when you hope, when you place your confident expectation in the Lord, renewal becomes your normal experience. Eagle strength, eagle vision, eagle ability to rise above storms instead of being battered by them. Eagle capacity to soar in the high places while others struggle in the lowlands of limitation. This renewal doesn't just happen during your quiet times, though those are important. This refreshing doesn't just occur during worship services, though corporate praise has power. This revitalization becomes a continuous flow when you learn to live connected to the source of all energy, all creativity, all life. When you plug an appliance into an electrical outlet, the appliance doesn't have to manufacture electricity. It simply has to maintain connection with the power source, and the energy flows automatically. That's how renewal works. When you dwell in me, you don't have to generate motivation. You maintain connection with me, and inspiration flows. You don't have to manufacture enthusiasm. You stay plugged into my presence, and passion surges. You don't have to create strength through willpower. You abide in my might, and supernatural energy becomes available on demand. Right now, I am recharging every depleted area of your life. I am refilling every empty reservoir in your spirit. I am restoring every exhausted capacity in your soul. I am revitalizing every tired dream in your heart. I speak the same word over you that I spoke over creation. Let there be light. Let there be light in the dark corners of discouragement. Let there be light in the shadowy places of disappointment. Let there be light in the dim areas where hope has grown faint. But not just light. Life. fresh life in stale situations, new life in dead circumstances, abundant life in places where you've been merely surviving instead of thriving. Can you feel it beginning to stir? That sense of possibility awakening, that excitement about opportunities you hadn't noticed before, that energy to tackle challenges you've been avoiding. This is more than motivation. This is divine animation. This is more than enthusiasm. This is eternal energy. This is more than human strength. This is heavenly power flowing through earthly vessels. Your physical body is being renewed with vitality that defies your age. Your mental capacity is being upgraded with clarity that surpasses your education. Your emotional resilience is being reinforced with stability that transcends your personality. Your spiritual sensitivity is being amplified with discernment that exceeds your experience. When people ask you what's different about you, you won't just tell them you feel better. You'll demonstrate what happens when finite humans connect with infinite God and learn to draw continuously from resources that never run out. I promise you through my prophet, he gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Not just enough strength to get by, not just sufficient power to survive, but strength that enables you to thrive, power that equips you to soar, energy that allows you to be a source of refreshment for others instead of constantly needing to be refreshed by others. This renewal I'm downloading into your system right now is not temporary, it's sustainable. It's not dependent on circumstances, it's connected to character. My character, which never changes, never fails, never runs out of resources to share with those who abide in intimate relationship with me. From this moment forward, tiredness is not your normal, depletion is not your default, exhaustion is not your expected experience. You live connected to the source of all energy, and that source never experiences a power outage. Welcome to supernatural sustainability. Welcome to divine durability. Welcome to renewable energy that comes from dwelling in the secret place where heaven's resources are always available to those who know how to access them through faith and abiding relationship. My beloved, now we come to the most precious room in the secret place. This is not just where you find safety, rest, and renewal. This is where you find me. Not my blessings, though they are wonderful. Not my gifts, though they are good. Not my provision, though it is perfect. Here you find my heart, my thoughts, my dreams, my emotions, my intimate presence in ways that transform you from the inside out. Most people relate to me as a provider, and I love to provide. Others relate to me as a problem solver, and I delight in solving problems. Some relate to me as a healer, and I am passionate about healing. In the secret place, you don't relate to me as what I do. You relate to me as who I am, friend, father, beloved companion, the lover of your soul who knows your thoughts before you think them, who understands your heart before you express it, who loves you with a love so fierce, so tender, so complete, that it defies every category of human affection. Listen to the cry of my heart. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Not with part of your heart while the other part is distracted by 1,000 other pursuits. With all your heart. With focused attention. With undivided desire. With passionate pursuit that says, nothing matters more to me than knowing you. In this chamber of communion, masks come off. Pretense dissolves. Performance pressure disappears. You don't have to impress me. You get to know me. You don't have to earn my approval. You get to enjoy my affection. You don't have to work for my attention. You get to rest in my delight over who you are, not just what you do. I want to tell you secrets that I don't share with casual acquaintances. I want to reveal dreams that I only confide to intimate friends. I want to show you aspects of my nature that only become visible in the context of close relationship. Did you know that I sing not just through choirs and worship teams, but over you? My word declares, with you, the mighty warrior saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love, he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. Right now, as you sit in the secret place, I am composing melodies over your life. I am singing songs of love over your heart. I am humming lullabies of peace over your anxious thoughts. I am crooning ballads of hope over your discouraged dreams. Can you hear them? Those gentle notes of affection floating through your spirit. That music of love harmonizing with your heartbeat. Those lyrics of delight being whispered into the deepest places of your soul. This is what happens in intimate communion. Walls come down, hearts open up, love flows freely in both directions. You don't just talk to me, we have conversations. You don't just pray to me, we enjoy fellowship. You don't just worship me, we dance together in the joy of relationship. I want to share with you what's on my heart about your future. I want to reveal to you the dreams I have for your family. I want to confide in you the plans I'm orchestrating for your community. I want to show you the role you play in the larger story I'm writing in your generation. But this kind of intimate sharing only happens in the secret place, away from the noise, the rush, the distractions that steal attention from what matters most. In this chamber, you discover that prayer is not just asking for things, it's enjoying someone. Worship is not just singing songs, it's expressing love. Reading my word is not just gaining information, it's having conversation with your closest friend. Right now, I am drawing you deeper into levels of intimacy you've never experienced before. I am opening doors in my heart that you didn't know existed. I am extending invitations into rooms of fellowship that only those who dwell in the secret place ever discover. I whisper the same invitation I gave to my beloved in the Song of Solomon. Come away, my beloved, come away with me. Come away from the pressure to perform. Come away from the need to have all the answers. Come away from the exhaustion of trying to be what everyone else expects. Come away to the place where you are simply, completely loved for who you are, not what you do. In this place, you don't have to be strong. You can be real. You don't have to have faith for everyone else. You can be honest about your doubts and fears. You don't have to be the answer for everyone's problems. You can be the beloved who finds rest in my embrace. This intimacy I'm offering you is not just emotional warmth. It's life-changing encounter. It's the kind of closeness that transforms you from the inside out, that renews your mind with my thoughts, that fills your heart with my love, that aligns your will with my purposes. The more time you spend with me in this intimate space, the more you become like me, not through effort or imitation, but through absorption. Like flowers that turn toward the sun and gradually take on its radiance, your heart turns toward mine and gradually reflects my character, my peace, my love, my joy. People will notice the change before you do. They'll comment on the peace in your countenance, the wisdom in your words, the love in your actions. You'll realize that transformation isn't something you've worked for. It's something that has happened naturally through intimate communion with the one who loves you most. Come closer, my beloved. The secret place of intimacy is open. My heart is ready to receive you exactly as you are and love you into who you're becoming. My child, there is an aspect of the secret place that strikes terror into the heart of every enemy that would dare approach you with malicious intent. When you dwell under my covering, when you abide in the shadow of my wings, when you take refuge under my protective presence, you are not just safe, you are surrounded by the most formidable force in all existence. Hear the power in this promise. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Feathers speak of tenderness, but don't let the gentle imagery fool you. These are not the feathers of a sparrow. These are the wings of the Almighty. This is not weak protection. This is war-level defense. This is not casual coverage. This is comprehensive shielding that no weapon can penetrate. When eagles protect their young, they don't just shelter them with soft down. They position themselves between their offspring and every threat, ready to attack with talons that can crush bones and beaks that can tear apart any predator foolish enough to approach their nest. That's how I protect you when you dwell in the secret place. I don't just offer you comfort. I offer you combat-level defense. Every spiritual enemy that wants to attack your peace must first deal with my war capabilities. Every demonic force that wants to assault your faith must first get past my militant love. I am not just your father. I am your fortress. I am not just your provider. I am your protector. I am not just your comforter. I am your warrior who fights battles on your behalf while you rest secure under my covering. Right now, as you abide in my presence, I am posting angelic sentries at every vulnerable point in your life. I am establishing divine barriers around your family, your home, your workplace, your finances, your health, your relationships. I speak the same protection over you that I spoke over my servant. No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is their vindication from me. No weapon, not some weapons, not most weapons, no weapon that hell can forge, that earth can manufacture, that human malice can devise, will have any power to succeed against you when you dwell under my covering. Every false accusation will be silenced. Every malicious rumor will backfire on those who spread it. Every curse will return to its sender. Every evil scheme will collapse under the weight of my righteous intervention. This protection doesn't make you passive, it makes you powerful. This covering doesn't make you fearful, it makes you fearless. This defense doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you peaceful because you know that greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. When you walk into hostile environments, you don't walk alone. You walk clothed with my presence, surrounded by my power, by my authority. When you face opposition, you don't face it in your own strength. You face it knowing that I am your rear guard and your front guard. Can you feel the shift in your confidence? Can you sense the fear leaving as faith fills every cell of your being? Can you notice the peace that comes from knowing you are absolutely, completely, eternally secure under divine covering? This is not just protection from external enemies. This is defense against internal accusations. This is shielding from mental attacks, emotional assaults, spiritual warfare that tries to convince you that you're vulnerable, exposed, defenseless. Under my covering, condemnation has no access. Under my wings, shame finds no landing place. Under my shadow, fear discovers no breeding ground. Under my protection, anxiety encounters an impenetrable turns it away before it can take root in your thoughts. From this moment forward, you don't just hope you'll be safe. You know you're protected. You don't just pray for defense. You live in divine covering. You don't just ask for protection. You rest in the fortress of my presence that never sleeps, never relaxes its guard, never takes a moment off from watching over what belongs to me. And you belong to me with an ownership that hell's lawyers can never contest, and earth's circumstances can never revoke. My beloved child, as our sacred hour together draws to a close, I want you to understand that you are not leaving the secret place. You are taking it with you. You are not saying goodbye to this refuge. You are learning to carry this sanctuary wherever you go. I make you this eternal promise. I will never leave you nor forsake you. This means the secret place is not a destination you visit. It's a relationship you live in. This refuge is not a location you travel to, it's a presence you carry with you. This sanctuary is not a building you enter, it's a love that enters you and transforms every ordinary moment into holy ground. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, the secret place awakens with you. When you face challenges at work, the secret place goes with you to your job. When you encounter difficult people, the secret place provides wisdom and patience from its infinite resources. You lie down at night, the secret place covers you with peace and watches over your sleep. Every moment of every day, you have access to the safety, rest, renewal, intimacy, and protection we've explored together. Not because you've earned it through perfect performance, but because I am your secret place, and my love for you never changes regardless of how your circumstances change. I extend to you the same invitation I gave to my disciples. Come and see that I am good when life is difficult. Come and see that I am faithful when others are unfaithful. Come and see that I am peace when chaos surrounds you. Come and see that I am strength when you feel weak. Come and see that I am joy when sorrow tries to steal your soul. The secret place is always open. The door to my heart never locks. The invitation to intimate fellowship never expires. Whether you come rejoicing or weeping, confident or confused, grateful or angry, you are always welcome in the secret place where perfect love meets imperfect people and transforms them into reflections of divine beauty. I speak this final blessing over your life. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace.